Hey JTAC, we're here with Clayton Landua from Six Market Blvd. Clayton, how are you today?
Good, how are you doing, brother?
Pretty good, pretty good. So first off, thanks for finding the time to come in. I know you're crazy busy with band and everything.
Love coming to hang out every once in a while.
Well, thanks, man. Before we get into it, tell us about the band. Who's in it?
Myself, Clayton Landua. Our lead guitar player's name is Josh Serrato. Our drummer's name is Dallas Neal, and our bass player's name is Ben Hussey.
Very cool.
We got a sound man, his name's Colby Cunningham, and got a new guy that's going to come into the band in the middle of this year, and his name's Red Shahan.
Okay. And how did the band meet?
We met back in 2006 and 7 and 8. Through those years, a few of us were going to college here at Tarleton, and some of us were working in town and attending the open mic nights at City Limits or Bostocks or Rockin' P. All of them were going on at once, so everybody would congregate on those certain particular nights and hang out, and that's how it all kind of got started.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And since the band grew up in a college town, what has Tarleton done to the band? How has it helped?
It's been nothing but a positive, because not only is this an awesome college town, but it's a music-hungry, awesome college town. Like, everybody supports music in this town, whether it be any type of preference, and we would prefer that they support Six Market Blvd.
Yeah.
But and we got lucky enough that a lot of people did. They liked our originals and stuff, and they were all our friends. They weren't just fans and stuff like that. And it was Tarleton's done a lot. They've always showed their support for us.
Yep.
Whether they knew they were doing it or not, it's been great.
Very cool, very cool. I'm glad to hear that.
And they've hired us in, for college shows and stuff like that, football games, the pre-party stuff or whatever. Those have always been great, and they call us up and want us to be a part of it, and it's always good because it's kind of like, getting to come back home and stuff like that.
Very cool. And when I first heard about y'all, it was my first year here at Tarleton 2 years ago, and I think y'all were going to play a tailgate, and we were listening to y'all in the dorm, and the very first song of yours that I heard was "Silencing Me." Okay. Tell me about that.
Well, that was it was written after a random night in Stephenville, Texas, and I just kind of woke up the next morning and realized I'd written a song before I went to sleep, and got to looking at it and listened to the recording that I'd done, and I was like, wow, that's kind of cool. So I went and showed some of my friends, and then that was like one of the first songs that the band was putting together, when we came together as a band. And it's stood for a lot of things, It's I've had a lot of people come up and just tell me how much that song has helped them through something. I've had close friends and relatives pass away, and I get to sing that song in their honor and stuff like that. And so that song has done a lot for myself, as a person growing up, and it's done a lot for people. It's kind of a healing song, I guess, and I'm glad I wrote it.
All right, very cool. Can we get you to play it for us?
Yeah,
awesome.
Of course. When I first wrote it and stuff, I was real nervous all the time singing it, and I sang it just so fast, and I managed to slow it down a little bit these days. Well, now I sense something inside me starting to change, like something's been hiding. Now I got something to say, and I can't see the day for me to be afraid. I'm gonna hit the ground running when the rain's coming down and the lightning crashes loud. And can you hear the sound? Can you feel it now? And this silence in me is starting to break, like this weight that I've been holding. Feel it crumble away.
release my inhibition, let go of the reins. I don't need another captain sailing away. Well, now I sense something inside me, and it's starting to change, like something all along's been hiding. And I got something to say, and I can see the day. No need to be afraid, I'm gonna hit the ground running when the rain's coming down and the lightning crashes loud. And can you hear the sound? Can you feel it now? And this silence in me starting to break, like this weight that I've been holding. Feel it crumble away. I'll release my inhibition, let go of the reins. I don't need another captain sailing away. Yes, I'm sailing away. And this silence in me starting to break, like this weight that I've been holding. I feel it crumble away. I'll release my inhibition, let go of the reins. I don't need another captain sailing away. Yes, I'm sailing away.
That was Clayton Landua with Six Market Blvd. You're watching the JTAC.